are now walking in the Hurts world. You are now walking into Hurts world. Aye.
Discussion that we need to hear. Topics they be scared to touch. Parties say we do too much. Hurt, I think they scared of us. Meaning this is filled with hits. How you turned up like a jit. You are now in Hurts world. If you love her, had your chick. You are now in Hurts world.
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 And y'all know how we do. It's me, the Big Hurt, and you tuned in to Hurts World, man. Season 4, episode 17. I don't know when y'all getting the season finale. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. We may just keep season 4 forever. I don't know. But we're gonna keep pushing out content, and we're gonna keep pushing out these episodes because y'all are rocking with your boy. Y'all are steady increasing the streams and the views, and we getting commercial spots and all that good stuff. So continue to show love, show support. Remember, commercial spots start at $25. Y'all see it above my head, $25. Get you a commercial on Hurts World. Thank my guest from last week, Q, your favorite amp for kicking it with me, and basically being one of the top rated guests that I've had on Hurts World so far. That just means, it's only going to get bigger and better from there. So don't think because we a small Memphis podcast, we can't go international and global, baby, because we already in Portugal and Brazil. So we making moves. This week, man, I don't really know how to describe this week's episode. It's something that's near and dear to my heart. As a lot of y'all know, I love wrestling, and wrestling kind of sort of loves me. So it's a wrestling episode. So if you not too fond of wrestling, this may be one you want to skip. But I don't think you should skip it. I think you should just, enjoy it, because the guest this week, let's just say she's been here before. And last time she was here, she was trying to stud on folks. And, I got the best of her. We're going to try to do that again. So stay tuned. You listen to Hurts World. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Hurts World, man. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast, The Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, that hoe's a liar. Kind of teased who my guest was this week, man. I'm going to shut up and let her introduce herself. So come on off mute, man, and tell the people who you are. And I fucked that all the way up. There we go.
What up?
Go ahead.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, your friendly neighborhood goddess of the Night Nyxx. Based out of Memphis, Tennessee. Started my journey in Arkansas, and I am now the belt collector. Talking about somebody trying to stun on you. Stop it. Stop it. It's me.
I mean, we can pull out belts. That's one. Wait, I collect belts too. That's two.
Come on now.
I mean, I win. I still got two.
You don't win because mine are prettier.
Well, you kind of
stop it. Come on, look at them. They pretty.
Okay.
They pretty. Come on, stop playing with me.
Look, y'all, when y'all go to some of these local, when y'all go see Nyxx in person, man, take them. Somebody need to get somebody on it to take one of them belts.
Okay, look, I throw hands for a living. You feel me? So I would not put your people at risk like that.
I mean, it's a couple folks that I've seen. I've seen you wrestle. I can send a couple DMs like, "Hey, Nyxx says you can't take her belt." And
send them.
Send them. Okay.
Male, female, I don't care.
Well, so let's talk about that. When you were here last time, you only had one belt. What did this other belt come from?
What you mean?
Because like you only had one last time, and I know you were hinting like Nixie 2 belts. So what company did you come through and just wreck shop and take their belt?
So what had happened was, right, I started off with this beauty right here. This was baby number 1. Okay. And then, people at Memphis Wrestling had my name and their mouth too much, so I had to go ahead and snatch that belt off of them. And then more people at Premier Pro had my name and their mouth there, so I snatched that belt too. So, baby, no, go play.
So we got 3. So wait, we really are collecting belts because we got 3.
Hear me out, baby. Okay. Go play, cause mommy talking. Go play with your brother. Yeah, your girl was Nixie 3 belts for a while. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So you exceeded the 2. So I was looking.
You must not have seen my profile picture with them 3 belts. I know you saw them. I know you saw them.
I was trying to be a little shady, but
I was trying to stun on you. I didn't try. I succeeded. So
I was trying to be petty, and there's proof that you had 3 belts. So man, what's been going on since the last time you were here?
Man, I just been working. Baby, what is it that you need? Because I told you not to come in here until mommy was done. What? It's not charged. Go play. TJ.
Wrestler, mama.
Always. Being a mama, don't ever stop. Baby, go and close my door. Go forth and be great. No, go.
That's a mama phrase for y'all. Like, go forth and be great. That's polite talk.
If I gotta get up, it's gonna be an issue. Go play. Go downstairs. Bye. TJ, what you mean go? You too. Jesus, the offense. Yep. Have kids, they said. It'll be fun, they said.
Y'all see how quick she switched from wrestler to mom real fast? Like she hit my guy with the go forth and be great.
Look,
that was code word for get the hell out of here if I beat your ass.
See, you said it, not me.
Hey, I've been told go forth and be great before. That means go sit down somewhere before I get this belt.
Man, yeah, but I just been working. I've been trying to take bookings whenever I can. Cool enough, like more people have been trying to get me on interviews and like podcasts and stuff, which is pretty dope because it's like that means that more people want to hear my story. Which even though in the ring I'm a terrible person, in real life like that's still like it's pretty cool. It's pretty humbling for me. So, whenever they're like, hey, we want to hear your story, we want you to come on and talk. It's like, oh yeah, you want to hear about little old me? I appreciate you. So,
not to toot my own horn, but I think I was like one of the first to reach out. Like, hey, come on, Hertzworth.
You might have been.
Okay. So you've been in Arkansas, you've been in Memphis. Where else have you been since the last time you've been here?
I've been a little bit everywhere. I've been in Mississippi, Alabama. That's pretty much it. For the most part, I've kind of been in that little belt right there. It was a solid number for children. You think so? I think 2 was good.
I got 4. So yeah. So I got a little distinct advantage because my oldest 3 are teenagers. So they pretty much can, kind of be like, hey, go find you some business. Why are you looking like that?
How old are you?
36. You thought I was old? You thought I was younger than that? So, putting me on the spot. No, so my oldest is 14. She'll be 15 later this month. My girl has a 13-year-old who's about to turn 14 later this month. My son just turned 13. Okay. And then my youngest is 9. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, my kids are pretty self-sufficient. So I can be like, hey, go find something safe to do for we might have, so we won't have problems.
I can wait because I do want to like savor these moments, but I also can't wait so they can stop banging on my door.
Yeah. So, how old are your sons?
So my oldest just turned 6, and then my baby will be 4 in December.
Oh yeah, you got a couple more years before they
Yeah,
gonna be like,
got plenty
you
of
know.
time.
Yeah, you got time.
Yeah.
So let's go. Let's go a little personal. We ain't gonna get too personal.
All right.
But you mother of 2, wrestler.
Mhm.
What else do you do? Full time job, part time job.
Yeah, I got a full-time job. I'm a nanny by day and a wrestler by night.
So wait, you whoop kids during? Oh, I can't say whoop kids.
Right.
You take care of kids during the day.
Hmm.
Take care of kids at night.
Hmm.
And when you're not taking care of kids or taking care of kids at night, you also terrorizing grown folks?
Hear me out, because terrorizing is such a strong word. That's not really the term that I would use. What I would say is I come for people that send for me. Because I'm not just out here giving nobody no problems. But if they come for me, they get handled.
I
Period.
feel like that's cap. I feel like
It's
I feel
not.
like you out here just. I feel like you be looking for trouble.
I really don't. Trouble finding me and me looking for trouble is not the same thing. But when that trouble finds me, it gets handled. True story.
But I feel like you be looking for it.
I don't.
Maybe. No.
I didn't choose this life. It chose me.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
So what is it like being a nanny? I've never met anybody that's like a nanny.
For me, it's rewarding. Because with this family, I only work with one child, but like, it's like, I don't want to say it's like being a mother to another child, because I'm never, as a nanny, I could never like replace her mother ever. Period.
Mhm.
But like, it's almost like having a bonus child. Because whenever I'm taking care of a child, period, that's my child for the duration of me taking care of them. So, I like it. I love watching the milestones. I love, helping the child learn, because people mix up nannies and babysitters. It's not the same thing. Because as a nanny, you're not just changing diapers and feeding the child and stuff like that. You're also like educating, making sure they're hitting their milestones on time, coming up with like activities and things to help them learn and grow and have fun and all that other stuff. So, yeah, I like it.
If y'all looking for a nanny,
No, mm-mm.
no.
No,
I
no.
I was trying to promote. I was like, hey, we
I
got
with you.
no.
I could promote I could put on the company that I work through, but it's in terms of me working with another family. No,
No. Okay.
I like the family that I work for now.
Just thought I'd throw that out there. Hey, we got commercial spots started 25. So let's go from personal life to professional.
All right.
You've been traveling, you've been winning championships, changing lives. What has it been like being Nyxx the Goddess, coming from? Well, we you don't have to tell us your real name, but how do you separate Nyxx the Goddess from personal?
So, Nyxx as a heel is what I like to do as a heel is like Killmonger in Black Panther. Killmonger was technically a villain. However, my boy has some solid points as to why he was a villain.
Mm-hmm.
So Nyxx isn't just evil for the sake of being evil. There's always a cause before there's an effect. So when people are focusing on Nyxx being the heel, they're only focusing on the effect. They're not focusing on everything that led up to me becoming a heel. So, and then like Nyxx is everything that girls in like middle and high school said that I thought that I was. I just personified that. So, oh, she thinks she's better than everybody. She thinks she's prettier than everybody. She thinks she is. She thinks she running stuff. Well, Nyxx is. She is. She's all of that. So I just turned all of that stuff, because that was, to be honest, that was a little traumatic growing up. But I took all of that and turned it into a person.
So like Beyonce has Sasha Fierce, you have,
and I have Nyxx. Mm-hmm.
See the correlation? I like that. So people in high school thought you were just like big shit and stuck up and stuff.
Yeah, so not everybody. It's not like I didn't have friends. I'm not gonna like have that narrative where, oh, I was a loner and I was picked on. It wasn't anything like that, but there was always like at least one group of girls that hated my guts for whatever reason. Because I don't bother nobody. I just mind my black business, you know?
She took somebody's boyfriend. That's what she trying to tell you.
I
Go ahead.
I promise I didn't. I really didn't.
I'm trying to be messy at the same time. Go ahead.
Well, stop. No, I was a tomboy. So I would have a group of guy friends all the time because I was a tomboy. So most of my interests were directly related to interests that guys had. So I like playing football. I like playing video games. I like being active. I liked doing stuff like that. Now, there's another side of me that likes sparkly things and likes makeup and all this other stuff, like normal girl stuff. But growing up with my brothers, well, my sister too, but I was more in tune with the stuff that my brothers did. So it was just easier for me to gravitate towards having guy friends. That ended up being a problem. So I wasn't taking anybody's boyfriend, but their boyfriends like hanging out with me. So
because you were like one of the guys.
Yeah, essentially. Now, when I started getting to a point when I was like crushing on guys, that became an issue because then I was too masculine. I still get called too masculine sometimes, but now I'm your man's favorite wrestler, girlfriend too. So
we see now we gotta fight.
What you mean?
You can't be. I guess you could be your girlfriend's favorite wrestler. Okay,
wrestler.
Go ahead.
Wrestler. Okay. See, yeah.
I'm your girlfriend's favorite podcast, so we can make that work. Okay, go ahead. It's not copyrighted.
But no, it was it was one of those things where it was like a misunderstanding. If they would just have a conversation with me, they would realize I'm absolutely nothing like that. I was just being myself, and I don't know where they got the whole she thinks she's prettier than everybody, because I had self-esteem issues growing up. I didn't really start like gaining actual confidence until I became a wrestler. So, yeah.
Fellas, this is the part of the show where I would usually tell you to slide in somebody's DMs. But I'm not. So, no. Okay. I can't. I would do it, but I'm a little scared of Nyxx. Just a little bit. Like, I feel like she could, whoop my ass.
I did start my career fighting men. I did.
She did.
I did.
She ain't gonna. I'm not gonna fight her. I'm gonna look. Put my hands up. You win. But slide in the DMs. Just be nice. Hey, look. I've been trying to get somebody on Herc's World to slide and get folks to slide in some guest DMs since day one.
Man, hear me out.
Somebody's gonna slide and somebody's gonna fall in love and get married, and I'll be able to dance at their wedding. That's a goal.
No, so. Don't slide in my DMs. My DMs are for business transactions only. So
I will post on her wall, like go to the show.
So dead.
Go to the look. All right, so look, fellas, y'all. When y'all see the episode, y'all gonna like, okay, Nyxx kind of cute. I see you. Go to the show. Follow her Instagram. See what she gonna be at. Make you a little sign. I've seen it happen. Hold it up. Nyxx, will you date me? And then let her come check yes or no.
Not to check yes or no.
It's old school.
Okay, well, not for me, but just for the sake of saying, just for future references for like other people or whatever. If you want your sign to stand out, put some rhinestones, put some sparkles on it, put some effort into it.
Yeah, or put, don't make your sign basic. Make it stand out. And just attract her attention.
Not
or whoever you look, well, because we can't say whoever's attention you're trying to get.
Right.
Hold that sign up. Hey, can we go out? What she can say is, no, or take your sign and rip it up.
That's true. But it's the effort that matters.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's go there. craziest thing a fan has done for you?
Done for me?
Yeah,
Uh,
I hope not to you. We gonna say for you.
okay. Um, okay, so a while ago, I can't even remember what picture it's on, but somebody commented under one of my pictures and was like, I bet you won't reply. If you reply, I'll dye my hair or something like that. I'll dye my hair a color of your choosing. So I jokingly was like, okay, ha ha ha, dye it turquoise. I just picked a random color. Somehow that comment led to them finding me on Snapchat. And that conversation got real weird real fast. Like super fast. It went from, real like simple like are you sure that's the hair color you want to I want you to make me your slave and call me your da 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 and I want to get your name tatted on my chest and like all kinds of stuff. He was whoever it was talking about they want to send me money and like this and other and I was like, yo, I'm not even about none of what you talking about. Like I don't know what this is. I don't know what type of person you think that I am. You just said you wanted to dye your hair. I was just being supportive.
We just support your dreams, Phil.
I was just supporting you, my guy. I was gonna send you some YouTube videos on how to do it and everything, but no, it got wild real quick. So, and it's funny enough, that wasn't the first person that asked to be my slave, and it wasn't the last. So
Now, okay, wait, because do we need to go to break before you know what? We're gonna go to break because we're gonna go to break because now I got questions. You listen to Herc's World, man. It's about to get spicy. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Hurt. And if she says I'm not, that harlot is a liar.
harlot.
Before we went to break, Nyxx was talking about folks wanting to be her slave. Now, let's digest this a little bit.
All right.
We live in the South. You can't really just be joking about being a slave.
You can't just yeah.
Now, my first question, and I feel like it's a valid question, were they what we like to call fighters? Were they of the fighter of the sun complexion?
It's been all the complexions.
Oh, so we got fighters of the sun and melanated people wanted to be slaves? Okay. If you're black and you want to be a slave, you might want to go seek therapy. If you white,
hear me out.
You might want to seek therapy. Go ahead.
I really feel like it's partly my fault because especially with my more recent gear change, I look kind of like a dominatrix now that I think about it, which I wasn't really thinking about it until more people started asking to be my slave. I was like, yo, I just wrestle in leather and fishnets. That's not that's not what we're doing. I just like to wrestle.
Do we need to pull up the Instagram?
I'm so dead.
Because we can share screens and we can compare and contrast. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Do I have a picture of my latest gear on my Instagram? I might. I should. Oh yeah, with the picture with my belts on it. That
hold
gear.
on. Please hold, because hey, this is what Nyxx walked into. So this is not my fault. Instagram.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Yeah, might be. Where is? There it is. There's a search bar. So, there we are. And then we'll go back here. And we'll go. And what? That's the wrong one. I'm gonna get this together, y'all. Y'all bear with you. Y'all bear with your boy. All right, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, we okay.
Mm-hmm.
I see we don't skip leg day. Is this the one we talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad.
I don't think it's bad. I
No,
don't.
it's not. Like I feel
But
like
for some reason, when I made the switch to the leather, which first of all, that was a very bad decision during the summer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I made that switch, I don't know why that turned into like, you should let me be your slave. No, bruh. I don't I don't want that for you. I don't want that for me. That's not good for either one of us. So,
Just I just thought we point out doesn't look like she skips leg day.
never. Never
No,
skip.
want to skip leg day? Okay.
I wish leg day was every day.
I don't. Chris Masters, we see you.
Oh yeah, that was actually the second time I met him.
Okay.
I met him before.
Mickey.
Y'all just don't understand what it's like to, first of all, because you had to apply to be in the masterclass with Mickey James and then be accepted. So to be accepted into a 3-day masterclass with a woman that I've idolized since I was a child was phenomenal. She is phenomenal in every sense of the word. She is a wonderful person. She was so open and vulnerable, and I learned so freaking much from her. So yeah, I still can't believe I met her. That's wild.
So talk a little bit about that. Like, what was the masterclass like?
So it was 3 days, and it was just filled with. She tried to make sure that she put in as much information as humanly possible in those 3 days to kind of set us up to be successful in the business. Which someone who's had 2 decades of experience in this business doesn't have to do that. Mickey James has already pretty much reached legendary status. She doesn't have to do anything for the next generation to be great. So the fact that she chose to do something like this and didn't want to do it in just 1 day, because there's only so much you can put in like a seminar that's 3 hours, you know? When you have 3 full days of just working and learning and asking questions, it was really life-changing, to be honest.
So was it, go ahead. Was it people all over the country or just like Memphis and Arkansas? Or?
No, it was like, because it was in Maryland. So some people were like local to the area because they trained at the facility that, excuse me, at the facility that we had it at, because we were at MCW where like Lita and Matt and Jeff and all them came through. That's where it was at. So there were people from Maryland, but there were a few girls from like LA. And like, of course, like I was there from Memphis, and there were some people from, it was just people from everywhere, pretty much. And there was like maybe 25 of us, I think. Those are pretty.
Were you the only one from Memphis, or was there other people there?
There was one other person from Memphis.
You want to say her name? I know who it is, but I know y'all kind of beefing.
Oh no! She went there.
Oh, okay.
No. He's new on the scene. His name is Dorian Bain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I didn't know beforehand. Well, initially I didn't know, like when you first came on the show, that you had a Herc's World connection before you were actually here. So for everybody that doesn't know, Nyxx comes from a very talented family. And when I say talented, I mean like y'all remember how I had AB Shark 901, the viral TikTok sensation, the guy who does the We Them Translator videos and suspect moments in music history. That is Nyxx, bro. That's Nyxx's brother. So I found that out and I was like, wait, because like I think I posted a clip of or I think either you posted a clip showing him your belt or something.
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a minute, is that? And I was like, wait a minute, like he was on the show, and I'm like, nah, no. So like, what was that moment like sharing, like, you know, you're winning your first title? What was that moment like sharing that with your brother?
That was a big moment for me because like, so the first time I was on the show, when I was mentioning like my oldest brother was like the first person to body slam me and like do all these wrestling moves on me, it was him. he, like, both my brothers were into wrestling, but he was like, he's still into wrestling. Like, he was always really into it. So it was really important to me to share that moment with him because he was the one that got me into wrestling. So, and he wanted to be there for the championship match or whatever, but he had work and he travels and all that. So I really wanted to, like, I didn't even know that it was being recorded. I found that out like after the fact. I just really wanted to have that moment with him because there's only one time that you win your first belt. And I really wanted to share that with the man that got me into wrestling. So yeah, that was huge. It was really huge.
That was dope.
Yeah.
And just kind of like seeing the raw emotion, you know, because the one thing that I really like about social media and kind of like the good part of social media, and you kind of meet different people, is you kind of see people in a different light. You know, so being able to see, you know, Nyxx not being Nyxx, just being her normal everyday self, like, you know, showing that moment with her brother is kind of like dope, because I was like, damn, like that's not only is it dope and it's like a great experience, it's like this is a moment that you really wouldn't see, you know, on any like in the old days, you wouldn't see stuff like this, you know, like everything was kind of like, you know, kept behind closed doors and everything was under wraps and it kind of like a surprise and everything.
Yeah.
You know, now with, you know, social media the way it is, you kind of give away stories and
Yeah.
you know, the kayfabe of it all is really, I don't want to say it's disgusting, but like it kind of takes away from the feel of the story.
Yeah.
But you know, that was one of them moments where he's like, you know, thank God for social media, because you know we were able to get a look inside, you know, you, and well, not in you, but you know, a different side of you, a different side of you.
No. Yeah.
That we normally wouldn't see.
Yeah.
So
That's I was really glad that I was able to share that moment because, especially with me being a heel, I think that people tend to forget that like there's actually like a person behind the persona.
right.
I'll just go out punching people babies and stuff like that's not my thing.
Did you? If you punch the baby, I'm probably gonna like. That's funny as hell. Just it's to me, fuck them kids. But
I would never. But it's even if I win the championship as a heel, it's still a big moment for me as a person. Like winning a championship may not be that big of a deal for a lot of people, but for me, it's like, oh snap, this company has enough faith in my abilities for me to be their champion, you know? So yeah, it's nice to share little behind the scenes moments sometimes.
Yeah. It's as long as you're not asking folks to be your slave and shit.
Just don't ask to be my slave. I don't want no slaves, bro. That's not even my forte.
Like, so, what is it like? What's a normal day like for the normal you? And like I said, we don't, because, and I know we know you as Nyxx, and you know other people know you as other things. And we for legal purposes, we're not gonna tell people who you are,
right?
But what is a normal day like for you away from wrestling?
So wake up probably around like 5 o'clock in the morning, try to get my life together. Eventually I gotta wake my sons up, get them ready for school and daycare. Drive them to daycare, drop them off, make sure they're settled in, go to work, work my full shift, get my boys, take them to wherever they need to go. If I can work out, I'll work out. If not, I'll try to do a little something at the house, which mostly that's been what I'm doing lately because life is lifing at the moment. And then the normal stuff, eat dinner, take a shower, brush my teeth, exfoliate, go to bed.
Exfoliate. She trying to get the skin. She drink her water, mind her business.
You see, hold on, because I just did my skin routine. You see I'm glowing, right? You see the glow?
I see it. I see it.
You know.
Fellas,
Oh Lord.
if you listening, she drinks her water and minds her business.
Dad, I do. Hey, I do drink my water and I do mind my business.
Somebody like they gonna hear this interview and be like, should I slide? Like I want, like I think I want to, but I'm a little scared. Don't be
Look,
scared. Just be careful.
I'm not. Yeah, look, I'm not mean, but don't slide in my DMs on no foolery. I'm not looking for none of that. I just want to wrestle.
They want. You can't.
Mm-mm.
You walked into that one.
Pause.
You walked into that one.
Relax. In the ring, sanctioned, an actual match with trained professionals. Nope. No.
Yeah.
Not on the Lord's Friday. Cut it out. Cut it out right now. Cut it out right now.
The Lord know my heart. The Lord know they hard.
I'm dead.
So what do we get? Okay. What is a typical night like when you have to wrestle? What is that routine like?
To be real, it depends on the day because sometimes I have like multiple bookings in a day. So on a normal day, when I just got one booking, just the one, I go through my day like normal. I make sure my gear is washed. If you are a wrestler, please, for the love of God, wash your gear before a show. Ain't nothing like wrestling with somebody that got some funky gear on. Please wash your stuff.
Right. Wait a minute.
Sure.
Wait a minute. I know you're not telling me on Herc's World, where Herc's World is a safe space and we don't judge or talk about people, but I know you're not telling me folks out here wrestling in funky gear and they smell like ass and fish. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Look, I'm just saying, make sure that your gear is washed. Even if you got to put it on quick wash and quick dry and all that, by all means, do so. But I make sure that my gear is washed. Normally, I do my hair the night before, because to be real, wash day is a thing for me. So the curls are popping. But I'll make sure my gear is washed. I'll make sure that my kids are gonna, be where they're gonna be, whether it's with my parents or wherever. I'll pack up my stuff, make sure that my makeup is done. I always try to start on my makeup at least like 2 hours, maybe 2.5 hours before I gotta go, just to make sure that I leave some space if I mess up, because I will mess up my makeup. I do it all the time. I've been doing my makeup for years and I still mess up. Thugs mess up too. So I'll do my makeup. Generally, I'll try to get like dressed up so I can go to the event. If I feel like I'm crunched on time, I'll just put on my gear and drive there in my gear. I'll get there at call time, do whatever I got to do, maybe roll around the ring just to kind of feel what the ring looks like, and then I go to work.
So on days where you got to work wrestling, how do you turn Nyxx off? Because like I know there has to be a balance between this is me personally, this is me in the ring, this is me after the show. And I've seen, or I know enough indie wrestlers to like where some of them folks be like they be owned until they actually get in their car and they driving home. So they never really get to turn off that good guy or bad guy thing, because it's like it's always somebody watching. So how do you do you turn that part off when you're out of when you're done, or is it kind of like this is me from the time I put this gear on so I step in this ring, I'm Nyxx, and then when I get back in my car, I'm back to normal?
I think it's a little easier for me because elements of Nyxx are me. Like, not the mean part, but like the I'm trying to find a way to put this as eloquently as humanly possible. I can cuss on here, right?
Of
Yeah. Okay.
course. I've cursed.
Nyxx is a bad bitch. That's the best way that I can put it. In every sense of the term, Nyxx is a bad bitch. That's what she is. And whether I'm a heel or a face, that's what I am. So I am myself personally, and I'm more humble than Nyxx is. But when I hit that curtain, it's so anybody who ever pays attention to me before I hit the curtain, if they ever like, and that's not giving anybody the okay to stare at my chest. But if you're paying attention, like my heart is pounding every time right before I hit the curtain. It doesn't matter how long I've been wrestling. It doesn't matter how long I've been wrestling with a specific company. Every time before I hit the curtain, my heart is pounding. As soon as I hit the curtain, it's like, that's it. I'm Nyxx. And I'm in that mode, and I'm that chick. I'm her. Your girlfriend want to be me. Your man want me. That's stop judging me. I feel the judgment. This is supposed to be a safe space.
I'm not judging it. I didn't judge at all. I just said, wait a minute. Like, your girlfriend want to be me. Your man want me.
Kanye shrug, That's just what it is. So when I hit the curtain, I'm her, just like automatically. To be real, I don't know how I turned it on and off. It just kind of happens. It's like a switch just kind of flips. And then once I do my job and I hit the curtain, I'm back to being myself. I'm not carrying that over because I'm not really like that. I mean, I'm like that, like I'm that chick, but I'm not like that, So excuse me.
So let's talk a little about the different companies that you represent.
Okay.
You started in Arkansas.
Mm-hmm.
Came over to Memphis and have been dominating. Apparently you went somewhere else and won a third championship.
Yeah.
So what has your journey been like since, the last time we talked?
It's had its hiccups, of course, but it's actually been pretty rewarding. Like, since the last time we talked, I got to go to San Antonio and work for Jazz and Rodney's show. So I got to meet Jazz. That was lit. Like, I met Jazz in June, and then I met Mickie James in July. So, like, and then I also got to meet Melina because there was a wrestling con the day after. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That is like
That's
wrestling.
crazy. I actually cried with Melina. Funny enough,
I would cry too.
It wasn't even. I was just like really excited to see her because I'm like, yo, first of all, I just spent 3 freaking days with Mickie James. So there's that, and then I'm meeting Melina too. Like, that was dope. So I went over, introduced myself, told her what I was there for. And she like gave me some pretty solid advice. And then I started like thanking her for her contributions to like not just women's wrestling, but just like wrestling as a whole. And like her eyes started welling up. I'm like, yo, please don't cry, because then I'm gonna cry. And now we're like crying in each other's face and stuff like that. It was great. I got to cry with Melina. It was phenomenal.
It's pretty damn dope.
Yeah. So, but my journey, it's been, I'm not even gonna lie. I did have my moments where, and I think almost every wrestler, some people just think they shit don't stink. But I had my moments where I was like, man, what if I'm just like really not cut out for this wrestling thing? Like, what if I have absolutely no chance of making it in this business? And I'll kind of wallow in self-pity or whatever. And then and then once I'm done doing that, I'm like, bro, screw that. Like, I'm not even gonna allow myself to not be great at this. So yeah, lots of seminars, lots of traveling, lots of getting booked, and I'm trying to control my schedule a bit so I can have at least 1 or 2 free weekends, because I still got to be a mom. But yeah, I've met Gabe Sapolsky. He's a a representative for the WWE, so that was dope. I did a seminar for him. I did a seminar with Jerry Lynn. Met a whole bunch of people. I met Fandango, Enzo Amore, freaking yeah. I've met quite a few people since the last time we talked, so it's going well. I got to give myself my flowers. So
As you should.
you know,
As she casually name drops, folks and stumps on some of you people. Like, if y'all haven't been listening, like 3 future WWE Hall of Famers, couple,
oh dude, I ain't even mentioned. So
uh-oh.
at one point, due to some some opportunities that I had, I got to sit down and have like a 2-hour, almost 3-hour conversation with like Shelton Benjamin, Cedric Alexander, and Bobby Lashley. They are really, really dope individuals. Really cool.
Time out.
Yeah. Cedric
What you-
Alexander actually follows me on Instagram now.
Okay. So you just gonna stun on, like, she name drops on the show.
You saw how I just sprinkled that in there?
Then she drops the almighty on the show.
Mm-hmm.
You just, God damn it, Nyxx. All right, so now we got to talk about that. Like, what was it like talking to them? Because, like, like, I know Lashley's doing this thing right now with the Street Profits.
Mm-hmm.
Shelton's first, whenever he does decide to retire,
Mm-hmm.
hell, he probably won't retire. He'll probably be in the Hall of Fame before he does that.
Honestly,
as
he should be.
And then Cedric is dope as fuck too.
Yeah.
So what was that conversation like?
It was just really dope. It was just a very, because at first, of course, like as somebody like not really like big like that, meeting with these people that you've watched on your television screen for years, at first it's a little intimidating, but they were really, really nice. They're like they're all normal people.
Yeah.
Very normal people. They're just very normal people with a very public lifestyle. We talked about everything from, advice in the business to like Disney movies and like everything. It was a really, really cool day for me, for sure.
So what's your favorite Disney movie? Because I know Hertzwell is a safe space, but there's only a couple right answers.
I really can't pick like a favorite. The one that I've currently been like getting re-obsessed with is Hercules. Not even gonna lie. I mess with Hercules. Hercules has been my favorite movie since I was a child. The muses always gave me life every single time. So I'll say Hercules. I can quote Hercules verbatim.
So mine is a Goofy movie.
That's a solid one. That's solid. Yeah.
That's like I could literally watch the Goofy movie every day, all day.
All I'm saying is I knew Powerline's choreography since yay high. Okay. So
songs, dance, like we literally watched it last weekend, and they were like,
so funny is, so I have a Disney playlist on my. Come in, baby. Oh shoot, is it locked? I have a Disney playlist on my phone for the baby that I work for. And I sing her Disney songs every day that I'm at work. And the 2 movies that I sing songs from every day are Hercules and Goofy. Because Stand Out and Eye to Eye, just off rip. Musical masters. So, hey, baby. You okay? Yeah. Okay.
So, hey, I'm just letting y'all know.
Okay.
Nyxx has been approved by Hertzworld. She can do no wrong.
That's so funny. Hi, my baby. You tired? Okay, lay down. But yeah, we talked about just a little bit of everything. And they were really open, really honest, very hilarious, really, really funny guys. So I hope we cross paths soon again, because that was a dope experience. I also got to meet William Regal again, and shake his hand actually recently, like not even a week ago. So Yeah, that was lit. I met Paul Heyman. That was also dope.
Are you a Paul Heyman? Are you a Paul Heyman girl?
Am I a Paul Heyman girl? So Paul Heyman, when that man speaks, what he say come true. I can't even say nothing about it. Like the man knows what he's talking about. So, and that man builds stars. He does. So, yep, he's very polite. Him and William Regal were very, very gentlemanly.
Paul Heyman polite.
Look, I'm speaking from personal experience. I can't speak for nobody else. He was very kind to me. So,
Interesting.
I've also met Bailey and Tamina. I've met a lot of people, my guy.
How did you meet Bailey how did you meet Tamina and baby mama number 3?
I am dead.
Yeah.
I can't really speak on that, but I was in a space where I was surrounded by all of these superstars and I was able to meet them. And they were all really freaking awesome.
Cool. Speaking of spaces, being in spaces where we kind of can talk about it, we're going to go to break and we're going to talk about your latest appearance because you were on TV. And I don't know if a lot of people know that. I posted it, so if you follow me on Instagram, you know. But stay tuned. You listen to Hurts World. Welcome back to Hurts World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, To Be Hurt. And if she says I'm not, I'm going to get Nyxx to beat her ass. I'm talking to Nyxx the Godess this week, man. We are talking wrestling. We're talking life. Hell, we were talking Disney movies a second ago. So Nyxx, if you watched WWE Monday Night Raw when they came to Memphis last week, hope you did, because I did. I wasn't there, but I did watch it. Towards the end of the night, there's this red-headed figure that just pops on the screen, and I was like, damn, I know her. And I was like, I was like, no, that's not. I was like, was that? No, yeah, it was her. Nyxx was on WWE television as a extra in the crowd, and when I say Nyxx got some like valuable TV time, like I'm talking about, she was like it wasn't like a quick glimpse. It was like she was there, and I'm talking longer than 5 seconds and more than one time. So what was that like? What is it like when you see yourself on TV at these events?
It's kind of surreal, to be honest. Like if you were to tell 9-year-old me that I was gonna be on TV at a WWE event, I'd be like, stop playing. But it's a really cool experience. I got to sit by Tiffany Stratton. She was holding my belt. I let her keep it for the time being.
That belt.
Get that up off her because she's been keeping it warm for me long enough. So I'm gonna have to take that off her. And then I was also I got to be there for that spot where Becky was wrecking folks through tables. So that was dope. Just being so close to people that are living a dream that I have is really it's like you kind of soak in that energy. It's a really, really cool feeling. And then like after after we went off air and stuff like that, after the event was like over on TV, Becky turns around and I'm right there. So she like shakes my hand and I'm like, Becky Lynch just shook my hand, y'all. Like I'm a big deal now. Ask for my autograph. Not really. I'm not that rude. But it's still like a really cool feeling because it's Becky freaking Lynch. Like
the man.
Anybody who says that Becky ain't that chick is lying. So yeah. And then she of course told the story about Wyndham, which Jesus be offended. That was a hard night. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was a really hard night for me because first of all, nobody saw Bray Wyatt dying coming. Nobody saw that coming. And I already knew that I was gonna be emotional going there because I was hella emotional the day he died. I was all messed up. But being in a space that he should have been in, that now he's never going to be in again, was really difficult. But I wanted to keep it together because, like, I didn't want to be crying in a venue full of people that knew him personally. I didn't feel like that was the space for that. So at one point, of course, they did the tribute, and they shut the lights off, and like everybody is holding up their phones, you know, showing off their fireflies, and I freaking lost it. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and head to the bathroom. Give me a second. Of course, I waited until after the tribute was over. But I was like, I really don't want to be seen boohoo crying in front of people that knew this man personally. But I took Bray Wyatt's death really, really hard. The man was 36 years old. Like, he wasn't supposed to go like that. But he gave us what he could. God said that's enough. Go ahead, call you home, and that's what it was. So, yeah.
And it kind of transitions, because I was actually going to kind of save that conversation, you know, for the end. But, you know, like, not downplaying anybody's death.
Yeah.
But, you know, me personally, I didn't watch Terry Funk growing up.
Yeah.
Like, I watched, you know, The Rock and Austin, and, you know, the Attitude Era and Triple H.
Mm-hmm.
And then coming into the whole, you know, John Cena era, and then, you know, people like Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins and Roman.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I hear this, you know, you hear the sincerity in your voice, like when you like losing somebody like Bray, at such a young age, just kind of like, it kind of wakes you up, like, you know, you kind of want to live each moment, you know, like it's your last. But like, how did it affect you? Because it's like, not only are you in this business, it's like, you know, this is one of the people you kind of like aspire to be, or you grew up watching, and, you know, like you know, how did that pass and kind of, you know, affect you?
So initially, because my trainer is the one that I'm in like a group chat with the guys that I train with, and my trainer is the one that sent the message saying like, rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. And I was like, bro, what are you talking about? Like, that's not even funny. Like, don't play
Right.
like that. And the like news articles and stuff hadn't even broke yet. But when I Googled it, Triple H's Twitter thing came up, and I was like, you have got to be kidding me. And I just started like bawling. And I think one of the things that was so hurtful about it was like, somebody made a post. This post is the perfect embodiment of what I was feeling. So they were like, Bray Wyatt was supposed to be the next Undertaker, but he's this generation's Eddie Guerrero. Because he was supposed to be that legend that whenever somebody says, oh, you're going to be facing Bray Wyatt at this pay-per-view, people are going to be like, oh, what? No way, that match is going to be crazy. And now it's like, man, I really wish he would have been able to have a match with this person. I really wish he would have been able to do this, you know? So, and then like, I think one of the reasons why it was so hurtful is because Bray Wyatt is one of the people I wanted to meet. Like, being in this business and getting to meet so many people, and then like wanting to meet so many people. Now he's one of the people that I'll never get to meet because he passed so unexpectedly at 36 years old. Like, that's insane. That's ridiculously young. And I joke around a lot because I'm in my late 20s now, but I always joke like, you know, grandma old, grandma tired, but I'm really not that old. And him dying at 36 is scary for me because it's like, dang, that's quick. Like, that 36 years is nothing. So, yeah.
And what's crazy to me is, like, you know, like you said, we kind of grew up watching Bray.
Yeah.
Like, we saw the transition from, you know, Husky Harris to Bray Wyatt, it to the Fiend, and him being 36, it's like damn, like we were the same age, and like
Yeah.
Bray was in, Bray was a big guy, but he was like in shape,
Yeah.
more than I am, and it's like damn, like if a dude that's in shape,
Mm-mm.
um, out here just passing. Like, what does that mean for me who
Yeah.
ain't there yet? And we're the same age,
Yeah.
So it's like, you gotta, if Bray's passing taught you nothing else, it should have taught you to, live each moment to the fullest, and take that shot, take that leap. Slide in Nyx's DMs, don't be a slave. But do the unexpected. So rest in peace to Terry Funk and Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, for sure.
So but like, when I heard it, my girl was like, Bray Wyatt died. I was like, no, he didn't. Like, stop playing.
Yeah.
And just like you, I instantly hopped on Google, and the first thing I saw was Triple H's statement, and I was like, bruh, no.
Yeah.
Like, not like of all people.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's crazy, and this may not be the right thing to say, but as crazy as it sounds, I kind of wanted to this to be like that whole Vince McMahon storyline, but from back in the day, where they blew up where they blew up his limousine and everybody thought he was like gone.
Like that, yeah.
And then he came back like the next week and was like, I got you, motherfucker. Like, I wanted it to be like that, and it's just like, damn, like he's real deal gone.
You don't want this to be real. You want this to be fake. You want this to be a work. You want it to be a storyline. And unfortunately, it was not that.
And I know last week I made the joke, JoJo, I'm here for you. But like seeing that man, like I sending prayers to his family, for their strength and all that. Because man, losing a loved one is tough, and then like not only do you lose a loved one, his kids have to grow up, without their dad.
Yeah.
A wife has to go, without her husband and all that, and then his fans, and it's just so much, man. So like, love you people. If nothing else, love you people.
What's so crazy about his past? So of course, like in the South, you see like vultures and stuff like that, little buzzards and stuff like that, here and there on occasion.
Mm-hmm.
Literally the day after this man passed, I'm not even joking, scared the life out of me. I'm driving home. I don't know what told me to look to the right out my window, but I was like, all right, God, I'm gonna just look real quick, and I'm not even joking. It was like 15 of them, just in a little group, just sitting there in a little field. I said, Bray, why you playing, bruh? Why you why you playing with my emotions like this? And I instantly got emotional again. I was like, yo, I never see these things. But the day after this man passes, why you visiting me? Me? Little old me?
It could be a sign, man.
Yeah, it's just like that. That whole I still haven't even fully wrapped my head around that. Like, that's still, his death still just doesn't make sense to me. But that's life. We gotta keep it going, keep his legacy alive. So yeah. Are you patting me on the back? You're so sweet. Thank you.
Oh, we're gonna go to break. Give Nyxx a chance to, gather herself. We'll be right back with more Herc's World, man. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Herc's World. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, the Big Hurt, and if she says I'm not, she's gonna beat her ass. So we were talking a little bit about Bray Wyatt. So let's go to a different side. Let's talk upcoming stuff. I see you got a title defense coming up against Mackenzie. Is it
Morgan.
Mackenzie Morgan. Now, I've been messy all show, so why stop now? Why don't you tell Mackenzie right here, right now, what's gonna happen to her when y'all step in that ring?
I'm gonna teach her a lesson, and I'm gonna hope she finally learned it. So this whole thing, this is what I meant by when I'm a heel. There's always a purpose. There's always a purpose. So the whole time that I've been antagonizing MKZ, it's all for the sole purpose of teaching her something. And whether or not she decides to finally learn that lesson is 100% up to her. That's between her and Jesus at this point. I did my part.
Did you just say it's between her and Jesus?
Mm-hmm. Yep. All I am simply doing is doing the Lord's work. And whether that message has decided to finally be received is 100% up to her. The ball is now in her. What is she gonna do with it? We don't know.
So you do realize that I'm gonna clip this particular part. And this is going on Instagram, and I'm gonna make sure Mackenzie's tagged in this. Because how you she just said, look Jesus, she said she out here doing the Lord's work.
I am.
Hello, come on. How did this feud even start? Like, you know, like we see the effect, but like, what was the cause of all this?
So I talked about that. I've been at Memphis for quite some time, right? And for most of my time there, I was giving these girls this work. I was giving them this work. But I didn't get a single number one contenders match. I didn't get a single one-on-one championship match. You know what I got? Triple threats, fatal four ways, people playing in my face and wasting my time. So I decided to stop letting people play with me. You're not finna keep playing in my face. I was born to be a champion. Period, point, and blank. And anybody, and I do mean anybody that steps in my way of being a champion will get this work. And that's what happened. I'm watching everybody else get the number one contenders matches and one-on-one championship matches and all this other stuff. But Nyxx couldn't get none of that. So she took it. Oops, y'all bad.
Not the oops, y'all bad though. Oh, okay. So when is hold on. When is this match? Because I kind of want. I think I need to be in the building to see if she actually learns her lesson. Because if we're gonna be 100% honest, I probably shouldn't say things like this, but I think Mackenzie gonna win. You know, but that's just me.
It's a great match. Y'all should watch it.
You need to, because damn. So I just happened to hop on Instagram and I just seen you kick the shit out of somebody.
Did that?
Yeah, you did. You they got on black and white.
That was me.
Yep, at AFW, you kicked the shit out of somebody.
Dang, that's crazy. Oops.
So okay, I always wondered, like, when you do this, what does that mean?
It's a crown.
Yes. Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So I'm glad that you asked that, because I'm the people thinking that I'm patting my weave. First of all, second, third of all, even when I do wear weave, I don't pat. Ain't gonna be no patting. But it's real simple. It's just a crown symbol, because I'm a goddess and I do what I want. So yeah.
Okay.
That's just to let the people know that the goddess is here, just in case they forgot. Quick little reminder.
Now, I'm looking at, and I'm just being nosy on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like you and Mackenzie are just so buddy, and then all of a sudden you just start beating the shit out of her.
It wasn't all of a sudden.
Not. It took some time.
I mean, again, because if you think about it, character development wise, I played the role that I was supposed to play. I was the good guy. I gave all the high fives. I took all the pictures. I signed all the autographs. But for some reason, I didn't get my fair shot at my championship. And people kept playing with me, and people kept overlooking me, and people kept treating me like I wasn't a threat. So then I had to remind people that I am, in fact, a threat. I am a certified unsolvable problem.
Repeat that last part, because that was amazing. Repeat that last part.
I, Nyxx, the goddess of the night, am a certified unsolvable problem.
And this is when I go dropping fucking knowledge. Wow. A certified unsolvable problem.
Hmm?
Yeah. We're going to make that the title of the damn episode. Certified undeniable problem. Okay. I just had to take a mental note. So you got the title defense against Mackenzie coming up.
Mm-hmm.
What else is going on in the world of in the Goddess of the Night's life?
To be real, I got another title defense coming up for my my third championship that I won. So I am Premier Pro Wrestling's women's champion. I will be defending that September the 8th. So yeah, just another female that's going to get this work, I don't know why people keep trying to take my belts off of me. I like my belts. They're real pretty around my waist. So I think I'll keep them. And then I got some other companies that I'm trying to line up because they got some women's titles that are also very pretty. And I want to snatch them too. So.
I mean, she did call herself the belt collector earlier.
What's crazy is I didn't even come up with the title. Somebody else gave me that title. I was just like, man, that sounds real nice. Nick, the belt collector. Don't that just...
It kind of just flows.
It just flows.
So when you were here last time,
mm-hmm.
we talked about top 5 matches, top 5 people that you want to work with, things like that. And we'll do that here shortly. Maybe. But what is the ultimate goal for Nyxx?
So, and I'm stamping this now just to make sure that I can refer back to this when it happens. Nyxx is going to be a household name for all the right reasons in this wrestling business. And I have to make sure I clarify that because there are people that are household names for not so great reasons. I will not settle for anything less than greatness. And that's really just what it is. I have every intention of getting a contract somewhere. I would like for it to be the WWE. Oh, hold on, because not you trying to stun on me while I'm talking. Hold on, because you're not finna play in my face. Yeah. As I was saying, I am going to. I'm gonna do what I need to do to change the game. It's already being changed for women as it is. I'm gonna just do more. I'm herstory in the making, because history is cute, but like I'm doing it for the females. To be perfectly honest, like I'm gonna be a Hall of Famer, bro. Not even gonna lie to you. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna make sure I do what I got to do to get there. So,
I like the fact that you said earlier, Tiffany Stratton was keeping your title warm.
Mhm.
So is the next step, NXT, AEW, WOW, because I feel like they gonna be calling real soon.
I sure hope so. My phone will open. The next step is getting a contract. I want to, as much as I love my job, as much as I love the family that I work for, I want to wrestle full time. That's just what it is. And I was actually lucky enough to work for a family where the mom was a wrestler. Fairly sure I got the job because I told her I'm a wrestler. So, yeah. So I think she'd understand if I was like, "Hey, I got me a contract. I gotta skedaddle." But yeah, I wanna do this full time and feed my children. That's just, that's just what it is. So, and then I want my boys to have an action figure of mommy. I want them to see me. I want them to see me be happy and follow my dreams, so that they can in turn do the same thing. Because like, how am I supposed to preach like, oh, follow your dreams and go forth and be great if I'm not setting the. So.
Well said. So, does the family that you nanny for, have they been out to see the Goddess in action? Or?
So they were supposed to come to one of my shows, but something happened to where they couldn't make it. I don't know if baby girl was sick or what. And if she's not feeling well, I don't want her in a space with so many people. Anyways. So no, they haven't been able to make it, but they have been like actively trying to come to my shows. And some of my shows are like hours away. So I don't expect them to those, of course. But I do hope to see them at some of my local shows soon, because that'd be pretty dope.
Well, when you attempt to teach Mackenzie her lesson, I need to be in the building because I want to see that. So, just like last time, man, because I think the answer is going to be different now.
Yeah.
Top 5 female wrestlers of all.
God, so difficult of all time, or like people that I just want to like work.
Let's go work first.
God, okay. I would love to do a match with Mickie James. That would really change my life. Like that woman she's so small, first of all. Like you see characters on TV and when they say larger than life, you really think they're bigger than they are. She's tiny. But that lady can go. Do you hear me?
I believe it.
She just turned 44 and can still go. Period. So I'd love to get in the ring with her. I still want to work with Bianca. That would be so lit. I would love to, sprinkle a little bit more black girl magic on some people. Who else would I like to work? She isn't a major star yet, but this girl actually was at the masterclass with Mickie James with her. Her name is Gia Scott. If y'all don't know who she is, you should know, because she is amazing, just absolutely phenomenal. She's done quite a bit. She actually wrestled Jade Cargill a while back. Yeah, girl can work. So I'd love to work her at some point. So let's see, Mickie, Bianca, Gia. Ooh, this is difficult. Jazz don't work no more. If Jazz was still working, I would love to get in the ring with her. She's a little scary. Not even gonna lie.
I'm scared of Jazz.
She's a little scary. But I'll just go ahead and add that because it's Jazz. Like, if I ever got the chance, yes. Now, Lita. Just be real, Lita. Just because she was one of the main people that I like looked up to growing up. So just sharing that space with her, even if I get jobbed out at this point, I don't even care. I don't care. I just want to be. But yeah, I actually want to tag with Bianca though. Of course, I would like to work her, but I think we make a good tag team. I do. And I would like to see Heel Bianca come back. I would.
I would like that also. I would be watching that match for all the wrong reasons.
You
Um,
you are grounded.
look, the Lord know my heart, and
Oh
He
my,
knows He made me this way. I would be watching that match for all the wrong reasons.
don't you blame the Lord for this. Don't you do that.
He made me in His image. That's
Terrible.
all I'm gonna say.
Terrible.
Okay. Top 5 favorite heels.
Ooh. Mm. 09 Orton gets his own category. 09 in society, do you hear me? I hated this man in real life.
I think I did for a while too.
God, like I was like, man, there's no way that he's not a terrible person in real life. There's no way. Gotta be. Oh Jesus. 09 Orton. He could be all 5, to be honest. He could be.
My guy was a menace.
I'm gonna give Roman his flowers. Because as a heel, the man is spectacular. He is a great heel. He is every bit of a douche canoe. But it's like he's that douchebag that's like, I want to not cheer for you, but you're also Roman Reigns, you know? So you gotta acknowledge what the man has done in the last 3 years? Okay. 09 Orton, Roman Reigns. Oh, all-time heels. I don't know, because a lot of people are tweeners. I like Stone Cold as a heel.
Okay.
I like him as
now Stone Cold heel. Do you like now? Me and Bay, we go to sleep watching WWE Network.
okay.
Judge and Mammy. And just some of the Raws when the Alliance was formed, and Stone Cold is just like beating the shit out of bruh. Like Stone Cold's like my favorite wrestler of all time.
Yeah.
You know, so seeing like that version of Stone Cold always does it for me. And this may not be and I said this a couple weeks ago when we were talking about the Montgomery Brawl. When that man hit that chick with that chair, it took me back to that. It took me back to the 2-man power trip.
Yeah.
With Austin and Triple H, and they were beating the shit out of Lita. I was like,
yeah, they were. They really
I was like,
were.
this is the shit I enjoy.
Yeah.
So okay.
Okay. You're gonna have to turn that down, baby. You're gonna have to.
All right, so that's 3. 2 more.
Jesus. Okay. All time. Okay. Ooh. Whose heel stuff do I watch a lot? I like AJ Lee. Like AJ Lee is a heel. I do. I do. Because she was, again, one of those people, it's like she a heel, but can you really deny that she really out here just like working y'all folks? Like her pipe bomb, bro. I just watched that last week. I just watched it.
And when you said Mickey James, it made me, because I saw something. It was like the 10-year anniversary of her dropping that pipe bomb.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, she fucking owned the Bella Twins in there.
And it really wasn't that long, but it was powerful though. Like she really was like eating them up.
Right.
Nope. Not a single one. Yeah. I'll have to go with her. I love her as a heel. Okay.
Last one.
Gotta make. Let's see. TJ, baby, you're gonna have to either turn that off or get out of the room. 1 second. Okay, one more. It's really hard to top 09 Orton. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's see. Just in terms of being able to captivate and draw people in, I'm gonna say Bray Wyatt. He especially like when he went the route of like the Fiend, which I don't know because I was rooting for him, even though he technically wasn't like a face, but he was so into his character, and his character was so captivating that you were like drawn in. The Fiend genuinely made me uncomfortable, like in real life. I was like, yo, this man is scaring me. I fear for my life. So I'll go with Bray. Heel.
All right. Top 5 dead or alive.
God. Okay.
Favorite wrestlers.
God, that's difficult, bro. I can't.
We ask the difficult questions here at Herc's World.
No.
A little bit sometimes.
This can't be the top 5. I'm gonna just name 5 that I really, really like.
Okay, that's fine.
Of course, Mickie James, just off rip. I just love her so much. I hate that I don't. I was married to John Cena for 16 years in my head. I'm sorry. He got to be up there. And the reason why, when I say I'm not just talking about like in-ring stuff. You know, I'm talking about, stop it, baby. I'm talking about mic skills. I'm talking about like outside of the ring stuff, like all of that stuff rolled in together. Because being a wrestler isn't just your abilities in the ring. It's all of that. I gotta say,
I never would have thought you were a member of the Chain Gang.
So look, I actually have a shirt. Not a shirt. I do have shirts, but I have a picture of me my freshman year, with John Cena shirt on, and I'm like, I'm gonna have to find it. I have several pictures of that actually. Yeah.
I know Herc's World is a safe space and it's not a judgment-free zone.
Don't you judge me.
I am a firm believer of team, like when that whole hashtag beat up John Cena. Very, very, yes. There was a hashtag. It was hashtag beat up John Cena.
That's terrible.
Hashtag fuck your heroes.
What did he do? What did he do?
I could not like. I cannot stand. Like there was a time I could not stand Cena.
Is it because he was pushed so hard?
It was because he was pushed so hard, and then it's like, he was pushed so hard to the point where you kind of knew what was about to happen. I was like, okay,
whether like who was gonna win.
Yeah, and it was like, all right, Cena's been getting his ass whooped for about 5 minutes.
So he can,
snap your fingers. Here comes Super Cena, and Super Cena comes in, and all of a sudden hits that 5-knuckle shuffle. 1, 2, 3,
and that's it.
Cena went. Yeah. So, back in I want to say like 2016, 17, 18. It was team like hashtag beat up John Cena.
That's
hashtag fuck your heroes. Hashtag Cena sucks. I vividly remember a video. Like we were at a WrestleMania party, and he came out, and the whole crowd was, cheering, but everybody at our party was John Cena sucks. John Cena sucks. Yeah, like it just flowed. So, so
terrible.
Shout out to Lizzo and Larry and everybody, because it was hashtag fuck your heroes.
Horrible.
So after Cena, who you got?
That's so okay. So I got Mickie. I got y'all so messed up for that. Eddie Guerrero for sure. Hey,
Yes,
in my house.
we got it. We got one.
Terrible. Matter of fact, y'all go ahead, skedaddle. Shoot.
You can't put the kids out because they speaking truth.
So Mickey, John, Eddie. I'm trying to go through all of my TJ. You gonna stop now? You gonna stop?
Say, can I say John Cena?
No, baby. You
No,
can
like
stop
this.
interrupting. No, you can stop interrupting me and dip though. Bye. Undertaker. I'm gonna have to put Undertaker on there. The man has done way too much in this business to not be on anybody's list. I got one more, huh? Shoot, why you be asking me these questions? I'm sick of you. All right, I'm gonna be not so humble. I'm gonna put Nyxx up there because why not? Hey,
I can rock with that one. I can rock with that. That's a nice. That's a dope. That's a dope top five. I fucks with that top five. Everybody except Super Cena.
I'll add Randy on there.
Randy's that dude. So title defenses, meeting your heroes, all that good stuff for Nyxx. Where do we see Nyxx in the next 6 years?
On your TV screen? On your TV screen. All the time, actually.
What?
So we talking like who? We talking WWE, AEW,
So
Ring of Honor.
I'll really go for any of them. To be honest, whoever come first is his whoever come first. To say the WWE is not the goal would be a lie. Ever since I was a child, I wanted to work for the WWE, but I also realized the WWE is not the only company that I can work for.
Right.
So my options are definitely open. If you're gonna pay me to do what I do best, by all means, I'm signing a contract. But if the WWE is like, knock, knock, who's there? You are. I'm in there. I'm in there. Like swimwear. So, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, we're going to go to break. We're going to bring up my favorite part of the show. So we'll be back with more of Herc's World. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Herc's World, man. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, Big Herc. And if she says I'm not, I'm gonna get Nyxx to beat her ass. I got my own personal bodyguard now.
Yeah.
She don't know it. She's an unpaid bodyguard, but
No, I don't do unpaid, my guy. We're gonna have to figure something out. Just at least give me some snacks. You feel me? I'll be hungry.
We can do snacks. We can do snacks. We can do snacks. Fruit snacks. We got goldfish.
All of it.
Cool. I can do snacks.
Throw in a Capri Sun though.
What kind?
Not lemonade. It's not good.
Lemonade. I never had a lemonade Capri Sun.
It's not good. Don't.
Okay, I won't. So this is the part of the show where I like to be, goofy. Well, not necessarily goofy, but this is a part of the show that I like or I become to like because it's fun. And this part of the show is songs you should not have been singing as a kid. Last week, man, we had My Neck, My Back by Kaya. This week, I haven't really thought of a song. I couldn't think of anything from the childhood that I was like, should I have been singing that? But then I went into my bag of Tricks, and I found Pretty Ricky. And there's a lot of Pretty Ricky songs that you know good and damn well you should not have been singing at the age where you were singing them. And this week's song is none other than Juicy by Pretty Ricky. So this is a song you know you should have been listening to as a kid. We're gonna play a quick little snippet, and then Nyxx is gonna tell y'all a song that you know you should have been singing as a kid, because I know she got one. So here we go.
See the lust in your eye, I know you can't hide it. In your walk, in your vibe, make me wanna try it. How your legs spinning real. I love it when you ride it. You a stallion, baby. You know you got body. You working that thing.
Now, if y'all are watching this on YouTube, it looks like Nyxx is having a couple flashbacks over there.
Yo, and I'm not.
To some times before, you know, maybe a couple.
No,
I don't know. The eyes were given like,
not me.
if only he would have acted right.
You're not gonna play me on the Lord's Friday. It wasn't me. Nope. No.
I Mary.
I'm glad you know.
Because
I do have one.
what you got?
Rock the Boat by Aaliyah. That song. I did not know what that song was about. I was in college singing a song, and then I was like, hold on. Aaliyah, girl, what you talking about? As a child, I really just thought we was on the boat doing this.
Yeah.
So
that's what she wanted you to think.
yeah. And then she had the music video. She was on the boat and everything, doing her little dance moves. I was like, that's cute. That's not what she was talking about. Not at all. Not at all. Nope.
And that's why we got two little Nyxes running around, because she's rocking the boat. But y'all ain't hear that from me.
That you so disrespectful.
What? Look, I'm just saying.
A stork dropped them off. I ordered them. I sent them
Amazon.
I want their hair to look like this, and I want one of them to look like me and one of them to look like his daddy, and then that's the stork just like dropped them off.
Amazon Prime delivery.
Right. Yeah.
We tell the truth on Her Square. Y'all know. y'all know. Now, we not saying she out there now. But there was a time where she may or may not have been in love or in very, very strong like with another young man.
I'm dead.
And they got together and they made a song. Or they wrestled. We're gonna say they wrestled.
You grounded again.
He pinned her.
You grounded.
He won.
Oh no, never that. Watch him out. Let's relax. Let's calm down.
He did win.
No.
He now, okay. Because if he didn't win, was it like the Lion King?
You know what?
Wrestling, and she's like, pinch again.
I'm sick of you. I plead the fifth. I am not answering that.
Look, I'm just saying. On the Lion King, they were wrestling and tussling, and she went, Pinja. And he was like, okay, cool.
For those of y'all that's gonna watch this on YouTube, make sure you look at this face.
Then she went, Pinja again. Notice she said 2, so she got pinned again.
You I'm not gonna do this to you today. I'm not.
So, but no, man, that was songs you should have been listening to as a kid. Juicy by Pretty Ricky and
That
Rock the Boat by Aaliyah.
Mm-hmm.
So, man, it has been an amazing, amazing time this evening. Once again, I appreciate you for coming to rock with me and telling us more, giving us more insight of your story. I also do want to let you know before Nyxx was on the show, the first time, we were steadily growing listeners from all over the country. When Nyxx's episode aired, we got a influx of people from New York. I don't know who's in New York, what you're doing. Keep listening. Nyxx is back, so tell somebody else to keep listening to New York. But when you were like before you were here, it was like Memphis, Chicago, Georgia, Cali, and like that. Then all of a sudden, every week New York has been tuning in.
Really? I've never even been to New York.
Well, your name's there, so I don't know.
Hey, cool.
So that may be something. You may need to book a show in New York. Get to New York.
And I would like to. If anybody from New York that's a booker is listening, hello, hey, what's up?
Hey, hit her up. Her LinkedIn and everything is on IG. All right, so I know I done told folks to slide in your DMs and all that. I was told to ask, and this is a true story. Like, I'm not gonna tell you who told me to ask.
Oh Lord.
But he or she is a fan.
Okay.
And they want to know, is Nyxx currently spoken for? Because they may or may not want to shoot their shot, and they need to know if they're gonna be stepping on some toes.
What's the best way for me to put this? Nyxx is not in a space where anybody should be shooting their shot at me.
Is that good or bad?
Oh, that's not. I say it's not a bad thing. That's not anything negative. I'm just. Don't shoot your shot, because I don't like turning people down. I will. I just don't want to have to. So I don't want none of that. I just want to wrestle, and not like that. I want to wrestle in the ring.
In the ring, sanctioned matches.
Trained professionals.
Trained professionals. Not in her leather and fishnet. And clean gear.
Clean, please. Jesus, please.
FBI suit.
So it for all my listeners that are like, don't slide. Well, slide, but don't slide. Slide gently.
Hello.
No,
that's cool. Say hello. Don't come in my DMs on no nonsense though. I don't do nonsense in my DMs. I'm very serious about my business. So
she needs a workout partner. There you go.
I don't.
No,
I don't.
I tried, y'all. I tried.
I don't.
She needs somebody to practice throwing around.
I also don't. But if you would like to be thrown around and you just feel like being a crash test dummy, and you also want to seriously train to be a wrestler, by all means, show up and get tossed around.
Hey, I'm not trying to be a crash test dummy. I lift weights with you, but she says she ain't need a workout partner, so there's that. So before we let you up out of here, gotta let the people know where to find you if you want to be found, what you got coming up, and a quote you live by.
So I got a lot of stuff coming up, but the best way you can find out where I'm gonna be is if you follow me on all my socials. I have TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. All of them are under Nyxx the Godess. I also have my Facebook page. Just look up Nyxx. It's gonna be a picture of me and all my pretty little belts. So, look that up. Follow me. Follow the journey. A quote that I continuously live by. And it's funny because I told Mickey James this quote too because she asked the same thing. Mama didn't raise no bitch. I will always live by that. That's what I say when I train. That's what I say before I hit the curtain. It's what I say when I come back. Mama did not raise no bitch, and I'm not gonna let nobody play me. So, yeah.
Young Dolph said it best. Don't play with me. Play with your bitch.
Period.
Shout out to Dolph, man. Happy 901 day because we are recording this on 901 day. What can I say? It's always fun when you come through. I feel like we always get a deeper look into the real Nyxx every time you come on. We even got you to cut like I kind of want you to cut like a mini promo, one, like because I feel like in the wrestling business, promos make or break people. Like if you can work the mic, I feel like if you can work the mic and you can work, I feel like you'll be great.
It makes a difference.
But if you can't, if you can just work but you can't talk, you're gonna need a pretty damn good manager that can talk for you. But if you can do both, you're on your way. So maybe one day we got to get you to cut a promo. One day. But it's always fun when you come because we always have fun and your facial expressions be like, I know this motherfucker and just asked me this. Like this here, man.
I'm real bad with expressions. I'm real bad with them.
But it's cool because you be like, I'm gonna answer it anyway because mama didn't raise no bitch. But no, it's always fun, just hearing your insight and your different, opinions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So once again, thank you so much for coming on and kicking it with me and giving us more into your story. Y'all make sure that y'all follow her on all her socials. Before I stop, if y'all look on her Instagram and you know how people have their own pronouns, her say try me. That is the craziest shit I've ever seen. So don't try Nyxx, please.
Oh no.
I don't need y'all to. I don't need y'all getting your ass whooped.
Y'all don't light no fire. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh
I'm just saying.
Don't do that. Commercial spot starts $25. If you got a business, you got a promotion, you got an event coming up, and you just need some promotion, starts at $25, man, per episode. $25 a commercial per episode. Y'all spend that on Starbucks.
And y'all do. Don't lie.
You spend it on McDonald's. Hell, you might even spend that at the Chinese restaurant or hibachi. I don't know. But it's not a lot of money. Professionally made commercial starts at $25. DM me or email me at herxworld24@gmail.com. As always, if you don't work, you don't eat. You got to crawl for you can walk for you can run, and man, run before you can fly. I am your girlfriend's favorite podcast host, The Big Hurt. It's another episode, man. I am out of here. Until the next time you see my face or hear my voice, man, stay up, stay blessed, and most of all, slide next to you. Holla!
Zombies.